right, hello everyone. This is Raza TV, and you live with us. This show is called The Funky Vibes, and the very first edition that you tuned into. And well, it's sure we will talk on our mind. Basically, that we're talking about stuff today. We're talking about gender. That's what it is. At times we talk about love. We're talking about entertainment. You know, whatever it takes us to just flow it and bring you all them vibes right here. That's why it's a funky vibe. I have my guys here with me to have a wonderful conversation about gender. Yes, we just want to really put our gender straight. But before we can start a relationship, we need to get it straight and know each other better so we can get along. Now, I have here with me your favorite blogger and vlogger, as well in that sense, Paul Simpson right here with me, award-winning blogger here. Charlie, welcome, bro.
Thank you very much, brother.
Also with me here is the songstress, and well, I'd like to say congratulations as well, just buying an M-Phil. And so working on that. My lady's right here with us. I'm talking about none other than Loyce Play, aka Loyce, of Spelling Good Gang as well, right here with us. So that said, if you're ready, we get into this battle of the sexes. You ready? All right, so straight, getting into this conversation. I just want to get it from the basics. I've heard this conversation going a lot about gender equality, gender that. Some people are very passionate about it. Some men seem to don't really understand what exactly we mean by all that. So generally we started off and want to understand. I'll start with your point and just get it straight. First of all, do you believe in the whole gender equality movement?
Thank you very much. And anybody who is watching this video right now, kindly subscribe and let's build this family together. All right, for me, being on earth, getting to 40, I would say there will never ever be an equality between the two genders. It will never happen. You know, those who go to church, the Christians, they say the Bible says that women must be submissive to men. In other sense, if we come to a new era, it's still running. There is no way the strength of a woman can meet that of a man. It will never happen. So to me personally, being a traditionalist, you know, I believe that we may have that conversation, it might be happening, but in reality, it will never happen that men and women will be put on the same ladder. Fine, there will be that opportunity, but whatever happens, men will always be on top.
Okay, so that's a close stick though. Like, let's get to you on this one. Like the same question, do you believe that really gender equality is something attainable?
It can. For me, I believe it can, because when it comes to gender equality, we are not talking about the physical attributes. We are talking about opportunities. We are talking about the value you place on individuals. And I believe that we can move higher than just what someone is by your chromosome, right? So I believe that gender equality can be achieved. We just have to overcome some of the systemic barriers that are existing in our society.
Rather, I would catch you in. She said it can. It means it will never happen. if you say yes, we can, but we still there. But like she said, it can be done. But let's look at it this way. Since when did we start this gender equality? It's been before we were even born, and we're still fighting. Well, it can, but I still think it will never happen.
That's his stance, and that's okay. We both have our opinions, and as we move forward, we'll be able to discuss.
But from that angle, that believes that the whole black emancipation will never happen.
One Africa.
You're still fighting for
one Africa.
Yeah. Okay, now let's take it this way. So you want some quality on some levels, but you know, when it comes to, like I said, opportunities, you want that. So for instance, when it comes to let's go out to the date, generally the whole woman, still the same person fighting for the quality, but still tells or makes it look like the man have to be footing the bills in that sense. You know, when you open the door for me, be a gentleman. We are equal. Who should open the door for who? There's one seat. Whoever comes first grabs it. It shouldn't be about gender. But although you fight for the same ladies, I believe, are still the same people fighting for the whole ladies who treat me like a lady kind of vibe. Are you not having double standards when it comes to this fight?
For me, well, I'll talk about my personal thing. For me, I believe it's an individual thing. It's not a woman thing. Because for me, if I'm dating a man and he wants to open the door for me, that's great. If he doesn't, I won't die. That's me. But for me, when I am talking about women equality or gender equality, I am just talking about the general things to do with like systemic barriers like low pay, opportunities, security, and all of that. But when it comes to trivial things such as we are going out on a date and the man, I am expecting the man to do something for me, and when he doesn't do it for me, then it's like, oh, well, he's not being a gentleman. I think it's an individual thing. For me personally, I wouldn't force any man to do such things for me, foot the bill and all of that. Look, you can ask some of the people I've gone out with. Sometimes I pick out the money when it's time to pay the bill, and they're like, really, seriously? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, we are going out. So what stops me from also contributing to something that we've decided on? But if you as a man is like, it's my gentlemanly duty, you know, chivalry is not lost, and you want to like spread me, that's fine. I'm not going to stop you from it.
So you don't think, okay, so when it comes to the family setting, mother and father, I mean husband and wife, you don't think there is a gender equality vibe in that sense?
I want you to explain it a bit further.
In the family settings where the man and the wife in the house, is there any level like you are fighting, like you say, you are fighting for that? Is there any kind of equality that women as start now would want in that family setting? Or it is what it is. The woman makes sure the food is ready whenever the man, whether you're working or not, come and cook for the woman, take care of the kids, that kind of vibe. Or so there's a point where you feel there's an equal tax sharing at home.
Okay, so I mean, this conversation is quite interesting because yes, from the background we come from, we see a lot of traditions where, or let's say in the Christian setting, where it's like, okay, the man is the head of the family and then the woman is the next, and then everyone else follows. So then it translates to the gender roles where the man is expected to take care of the house financially, and then the woman is supposed to be like the nurturer and all of that. But I believe that both genders have the ability to provide, right? Both genders have the ability to be nurturing. Both genders have the ability to do everything that it takes to take care of a home. It shouldn't just rely on one person because he's the man, so he has to do it. Because there have been instances where the men haven't risen up to that standard of being providers, and women have had to step in and be the providers of the home. So in that case, would you say that, okay, well, because you are the woman, you should just sit down and be waiting for a man to come and be doing all of these things for you? I don't think it's right. I believe that there are gender roles and all of that, but I also believe we shouldn't restrict people's roles according to the gender that they were born into. If you have the capacity to be able to do all of these things that we have boxed into gender roles, I believe it's something that we can adopt to be able to make a family flourish.
Therefore, you and your wife are doing the same thing. Probably you're both teachers. Listen, you see the same salary, and so some way, somehow, she definitely contributes to stuff. Is this still going to be the same stuff that if you go back together, she still needs to be the one go to the kitchen, go clean it up, and then you sit at the home, you enjoy your TV, the games are on, and just say the usual bit? Or you feel at this point you support the women and get some equality in our home because you're basically providing the same level of finances in that sense?
Well, I think that we all live by tradition and culture. When people come to Ghana, they're like, oh, culture shock. In our culture, a woman is meant to stay in the house and take care of the house, which is the kids, cook, wash, and everything. Yes, and then the man is supposed to go fend, make money, and bring to the house. So at the end of the day, traditionally, they believe that since you go out and hustle, when you come home, you need to relax your brain. You need to relax, take it easy, and then you continue the next day. Because traditionally, I keep using traditionally and culturally, a man is supposed to fend for the house. So even if there is a marriage and the woman is even earning more than you, traditionally, she will still expect you to do like 90% of what financing and everything. So when it comes to marriage, they won't say, oh, gender equality. I'm earning this, you are earning that. At the end of the day, we need this amount of money in the house. So since you are thinking that you can tell me that, okay, we might be on the same level. Okay, then bring half, let me bring half. But it doesn't happen like that. You understand?
Now, have you been to people's homes to ask them that this is the situation?
Plenty.
Yeah, but that doesn't speak to the entirety of the population.
You see, she is like Portia, a friend of mine, Potito. Anytime we go out and then we try to spend, Portia will take out her money and pay. How many of them are like that? So that's what I'm saying.
That your money is our money and my money is and then you have the money.
Yeah.
I want to understand, because we are a lot in the world, okay? So I want to find out what kind of survey you have conducted to arrive at this conclusion.
I can call 2 or 3 people who are married here and ask them, my brother, if I will contribute to him, I'll back at 100%. So, we should try it. You see, that's what I'm saying. No, you are right from your perspective, because you have grown up in a family that taught you that fend for yourself. But on the other side is the general perception.
So they exist, but they are few.
They are few.
So which is why we have to strive to change that narrative, because we can't keep saying that, okay, well, traditionally. Like, I'm surprised you're even saying this, because when it comes to the traditional sense, there are many cultural practices where in the past, women were also providers, women were also taking up leadership positions. So I'm surprised you're not bringing that up, and you're rather focusing on...
Then why is the government and everybody always happy that, oh, right now, the 50% of MPs are women? Why are they happy with that? Then if it was something that was happening before, then we shouldn't be happy now seeing women in certain positions.
Yes.
No, it is now becoming something that, I don't want to sound rude, but we are few. But the market woman who is sitting down there, that lay person sitting down there, doesn't know about this thing. So it will keep happening.
It will keep happening, but I would also like to say that there has been a change from back then till now. And I believe that with talking about these things, like educating people about these things, we're really going to get somewhere, or we are going to make a vast change. Like, things have changed a lot over the years. So you saying that it has happened then, it's still happening, and it will never change. Change is inevitable.
You see?
It is going to happen.
Yes, but that will be after we are dead and gone.